What's up, Jones Bones? It is your girl, Unitedly Random, and we are doing a nighttime routine. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Yes, and your girl's a little crusty. Don't pay attention to that. I'm gonna wash my hair one of these days. It's just not gonna be tonight. How are you guys doing? I have been doing, getting tired of work. I hate it. I don't want to work no more. Like, not work anymore. I want to go into something different. I think that my talents are being wasted sitting at a desk overnight, not having a regular schedule of sleep. I'm tired of sleeping during the night and my days wasting away. I want more. I want more from life, okay? And I'm gonna get it one of these days. Now, me and Stuart, we had the conversation. We said, Alia, you just gonna work a little bit more until the summer. And then the summer, we're gonna get in the car and we're gonna go riding, okay? So at this point, I need to get our money in order. I need to start thinking about how we're gonna save up and this and this and that so I can finally have my dream. My dream life of getting my life together, okay? I mean, going to the gym, working out, and working from home. Definitely thinking about getting a job working from home. But, like, really, like, I need some difference. I need some change, okay? And we're gonna get to that point where I get my change. But let me tell you, today we have a TikTok of the day. It is not like last time we had a TikTok of the day. Last time we had a TikTok of the day, and I didn't really even have anything to say about the TikTok of the day. I guess, like, your girl ran out of the gift of gab. I don't know what's happening to me. It's like, I think it's because I have been in pain lately. You know, the lady time came. She was like, what you doing? I'm gonna slap you in the face a couple of times and make you bend over from pain of cramps. And I was like, girl, like, I guess it's getting hot. The house is making me feel muggy, like I feel gross and I feel thirsty, okay? And I'm saying thirsty, but like, here's the thing, like, I felt like I have to go ahead and let you guys know because a concerned person from like one of my videos before brought it up that I've been more thirsty lately. Your girl doesn't drink water. Like, I'm not saying I'm drinking soda or anything. We don't even buy soda. And honestly, like, I don't, like, it's really, I'm a big girl, okay? Like, let's say I'm a big girl. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, 260 something pounds. I'm 5'8", so like for like shorter people, it might be like impossible for you to really put together like what 260 something pounds on my frame is. But like, as you can see, my boobs are like 20 pounds, okay? So like, I'm still fat, I'm still overweight, but also like, we got that little, you know, it's a little belly. It's not that big, okay? You know, like, there's bigger in the world, okay? And like, I'm a part of the bigness, but like, I'm kind of like a medium-sized fat, if we're gonna go that way. And I think that my height really helps me out because I'm like, boom, 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 boom. I'm an Amazon. Also big boned it, okay? Like, big boned it, like, you know what I'm saying? Which is actually a thing. It's not a thing that people like use it as, but it's actually a thing. For example, big boned doesn't just mean like I'm just gonna be bigger. It doesn't really add that much extra weight on me, but it's like how you see my frame. Like, you look at my wrist, right? And like, when people look at people's wrists, they're like, oh yeah, the fat on the wrist, right? This is literally my bone though. Like, you're looking at my bone. It's not like super fat right there. That's my bone. And it goes like from here to here. Like, this right here, that's a medial part. And this is a medial part. But my bone is that wide underneath the fatness, okay? Okay, so I'm just a big girl. My shoulders aren't as big as they may look in my uniform, because my uniform, they give me shoulders out to here, okay? I'm walking around like, whoa, blue 42. But like, I have pretty rounded shoulders, if we're gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? And then when we step back, all this boobs. And then like I got some back rolls, you know what I'm saying? But like, brick house, boom, 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 you know? If you comment about my weight, okay, you comment about my weight, you're anti-black. I didn't say it, statistics did. But anyway, go ahead and watch that intro, and then we'll come back to me washing my face.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And we are back. But yeah, so I'm just going ahead and throwing that out there. I know I am a big girl, and also my weight, while it does not affect me on a day-to-day basis, I do get comments about it from time to time, which is surprising because actually growing up, I've always been praised in a way about my weight. Everyone's always like, oh my goodness, you have such a nice figure. And I've gained weight since then, but even then I was still considered overweight or obese when people were giving me those compliments. So now I got a stomach, and these are the first times in life that I got my little stomach that I have right now. Dealing with Stu, he just be feeding me fast food all the time, but not necessarily fast food all the time. But I can understand how some people might get the idea that they know my eating habits from me being a bigger person. And so that's one of the things I wanted to go ahead and talk about. I do not drink a lot of water. I should be drinking more water. I have a more of a binge attitude towards food, in which I don't eat all day and then I just eat a lot of what I shouldn't be eating. And that's not necessarily chips or anything, or fast food or anything like that, which honestly I do eat fast food, but my thing is chicken wings, okay? Chicken wings are not a balanced meal, and I think not being active is also another one of those things that I have fallen into the ploy of. If I was more active, I think I wouldn't be the weight that I am, because honestly, you know, they have this idea of you have to eat a certain amount of calories, or if you go below a certain amount of calories, you start losing weight. I maintain my weight, honestly. I truly do end up maintaining my weight with the way that I eat. I don't gain, I don't lose, I'm just stuck right here. And the times that I did gain weight were actually when I got the Depo shot. So the Depo shot made me gain like 40 pounds. And since then, I've just been maintaining that 40 pounds. To lose the weight, I'd have to be more active. But don't nobody want to fucking work out. Don't nobody want to go to the gym. I got bad knees. Now, everybody and their mamas always want to tell me, well, you got bad knees because you're a little bit bigger. No, I have bad knees because I have bad knees, okay? I had bad knees back when I was 5. Like, you know, when you bend down, my knees popped at 5. I wasn't big then, you know, I was actually pretty scrawny. I didn't grow up big until I got about 5th grade. And then 5th grade, I was chubby, but I was still within my weight range. And then the stuff with my brother happened. And then I shot up in, not even weight, but I shot up in like how tall I was. And I pretty much maintained a pretty good weight. Like, I was looking bigger than what I was, but your girl didn't have any stomach, especially 9th grade year was probably the smallest I was. I was like at 170 something. And even then, they will still consider that obese. But I had absolutely no fat on my stomach. My body was tight. Okay. Now, the reason that that was still considered obese, my boobs were very big at that time, and they added that weight and made me, you know, go into the obese range. Now, my doctor was like, you need to lose like 5 more pounds and you'll be within the weight range that you needed to be in. And I was like, 5 more pounds from where? I literally have no stomach. Okay. It's flat. So, because I was being pressured to lose more weight, I gained it instead. I tend to take that stance whenever anyone tells me to do something that I don't want to do, specifically with my body. So, fair warning to anyone that might have anything to say. I am a bit of a brat, and I don't appreciate people telling me what to do with my body too often. I don't really appreciate that too much. But at this point, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that while I am a bigger girl, I'm not eating sweets and stuff like that. I don't even like ice cream. If anything, I like, what is it? Slush pops. I like slushies, but even then I'm not getting slushies. Like Stu has a lot more of a sugar intake than I take, okay? Like Stu really likes sweets. I don't like sweets like that. Like I don't like chocolate or anything like that. So really, I'm just big because I was bred to be big, okay? Like, I mean, let's talk about it. My ancestors were, you know, they picked out the biggest and the brodiest of them, okay? They were like, that one looks like it's gonna survive the winter, and that one looks like it's gonna survive the winter, and then they made them breed, okay? And I am just a sturdy bee from that selective breeding, okay? So I'm just going to be a big girl. I can't be a skinny girl. I could never be a skinny girl. You know, when Raven Sabone lost weight and everybody was still like, wow, that weight loss does not look like it belongs on that body. That's what weight loss would look like on me. I'm always going to be a chubbier girl. I could lose the stomach. You could see my cut a little, well, you wouldn't see my cut a little bit more unless I got a breast reduction. But like, I still look the same. I'd still be pretty sturdy, big, you know. I'm a giant, okay? They call me in the Black community a brick house. I am a brick house. Yes, 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 yes. But anyway, I'm just gonna say it again. If you comment about my weight, you're anti-Black. And go ahead and watch this little TikTok of the day while I rinse my face off.
Where's the cheese?
It's under the sauce.
There's no cheese on it.
It's under the sauce.
Like, I'm Italian and this is hurting me.
It's from Chicago.
But it's just sauce.
The cheese is under the sauce.
That's not enough cheese.
The cheese is under.
And we are back. I thought this was an interesting TikTok to put out there because it's something that the people who do it don't necessarily recognize as gaslighting, but the people who receive it do recognize it as gaslighting. I hate it when someone will say something rude to me and then play it off as just a joke. No, you told me how you really felt and then you just said it was a joke. I don't like those type of people that will make jokes about other people and then just be like, it's just a joke. Or people that will say things that could be offensive and then when the person gets offended, be surprised that what they said was offensive to the person that they said it to. At the end of the day, I'll let y'all know, anything you say will and can be held against you in the court of Alia. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that down. I have books in which I write down everything that people say to me that feels some type of way. And when coming down to Christmas and judging who is on my naughty or nice list, I will look at those books. Let me tell you, there's a whole lot of people on my naughty list. My mother included. Anyway, at this point, I have rinsed off my face. I washed my face, you know, and it's feeling nice. I was here earlier today doing a reading, doing a live, not doing a live. What was I doing earlier today? Earlier today, I was recording myself in front of the camera, and I was like, yes, this is me recording myself in front of the camera, washing my face for the morning shift, right? It felt uncomfortable. I was like, I really don't want to be in the front of the camera right now. I recorded it and I deleted it. I legitimately was like, I'm not going to edit that. I'm not going to post that. Deletion. And I guess it's because your girl is trying to like hold back a little bit too much. And that's not what this channel is about. Also, frenemies too. They went private. They were like, oh, our toxicity is not wanted on the internet, and let's go a little quiet. Let's go a little hashtag hush hush mouth mouth. And you know what? I appreciate it. I always appreciate it when people will pause and think about what they say before they say it, and then they just don't say it. That's my favorite thing about people. When they just pause and they don't say what they were gonna say. I'm running out of juice. But anyway, at the end of the day, I'm just making, at this point, enemies. Got a lot of enemies. People trying to... Got a lot of enemies. People trying to take away from me. So at this point, I will be going back to work tomorrow. Am I happy about that? No, not at all. I don't want to go back to work. I don't ever want to grow up. I had to grow up though. I tell myself I didn't really want to grow up. I wanted to grow up, but I didn't really want to grow up. The reason I wanted to grow up is because I wanted to leave the house. I wanted to leave that toxicness behind. And as a child relying on the adults, you can't leave the toxicness behind. But like, honestly, when I think about it, how everybody kept telling me how you don't really want to grow up, I didn't want to grow up. I just wanted someone that I could depend on, and I knew that there was no one that I could truly depend on until I became the one that I had to depend on myself. And then I depended on myself, and then took myself all the way to South Korea, got attacked, and came back and found someone else to depend on me. Well, depend on, not depend on me, because I realized that I wasn't a real good judge of character, okay? Why? Because I was growing up in somewhat abusive situations, and then I also, in my mind, started to accept that type of love as what love was, and then it put me in a position where I started accepting that type of love from strangers, which was really irritating to my family, specifically my mom, because she was like, I don't like how that boy treats you, and it was just like, wow, so you can abuse me, but no one else can? At least I chose that person to abuse me. But at the end of the day, I'm just all over the place. But I do feel better than I felt this morning. The thing that sucks about that is I'm going to be going to work tomorrow. So, like, I'm about to lose this. I'm about to lose it. I'm about to lose this high that I'm having right now, which is finally I feel relaxed. Finally, I feel comfortable in me. I'm comfortable where I am, and now I gotta go back to being uncomfortable for a whole freaking week, only to come back and try to pull it together for my channel. I haven't even recorded anything for my channel for the next week, and I'm not gonna think about it, because then I'm gonna start getting stressed out. And I don't need to be stressed out, you feel me? But I am moving on every single day, moving on in my own little way. I hope you guys like the TikTok of the day. I'm trying to do more of those, but like I realized that I don't really want to talk about TikToks of the day. I want to talk about random things. And then I realized that I wasn't really talking about anything. And then I'm like, well, should I take a pause? It'd be easier to take a pause, but I want to continue on this journey. And I think the things that really messed me up is like my period came, and I was like, I didn't want you to come, and you were late, and like we had plans. My plans are now canceled. What do I do now? And the season's changing and everything's happening, and I just feel a lot of emotions. I just feel a lot of emotions. Like I would have been good if I didn't feel certain emotions on the other day. And like feeling these deep emotions, feeling this hurt, feeling pain, specifically emotional pain, for me is exhausting. I don't know about anyone else, but emotional pain for me is exhausting, because like to a certain extent I'm trying to process my childhood pain, and when new pain comes along, it's like, oh gosh, like come on, like I'm trying to deal with my past pain, and new pain lets me know that the triggers and everything are still there, and you know, growing through it, but also being very frustrated and irritated that things aren't easier. Things should be easier. Like, everybody wants to be like, oh, you want to take the easy way? Hell yeah, I want the easy way. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I'm tired of this shit, okay? I'm tired. I want things to be easier, because, like, why is it so hard? Like, why? Like, why are things so hard? Y'all don't ask yourselves that? Why do things have to be so hard? Why is it so hard to get mental health help? Why? I think that should come free. Don't you not want me to go bonkers, government? Don't you not want me to go bonkers, society? Like, Something's not making sense with the way the world is working. In my head it's kinda silly, but the world is kinda scary. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna brush my teeth. I hope that you guys have a good day. If the word is scary to you too, let me know down below, because wow. And like, subscribe if you haven't already. Peace and love. And also, I know I was a little hyped in this video. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm just running on energy right now.